All right, hey everybody, PJ Riley, Lancaster Archery. Can you see my hands? My hands are shaking. Bodie Turner, through 18 ends, he has not missed an X. We got 2 ends to go. We're gonna stay live, follow him. He's shooting lights out. He's not even coming close to the line. We've never had anyone shoot 2 660s, let alone have them do it back to back. That's what we're here for. That's what we're going to be following. And think about this. This is the first line. This is Thursday at noon. Any pro who comes in after him, if he shoots the 660, what are they shooting for? The best they can do is tie him. So this is exciting. This is what we want to see every tournament. It rarely ever happens, but Bodie Turner, 15 years old, 2 ends to go to make that historic 660. Stay with us. We're going to be watching the whole thing. All right, so Bodie is on the first line here, so we're going to watch and call these. He's got both his parents, Gene and Joel, standing behind watching. Joel says that he is a wreck right now. Joel has to shoot at 4 o'clock. He's on the 4 o'clock line. So he shoots in 50 minutes, and he says, well, I can't leave. Of course not. Can't leave. Son's about to shoot a 660 at the Lancaster Archery Classic. First one back to back. We understand that. So, but what I can talk about is Joel was talking about what Bodie sees in his sight picture, because Bodie does things opposite of what the industry kind of what the norm is right now. The norm is to take these compound bows and make them heavy. Add tons of weight, slow down the pin movement. Joel Turner says that's backwards. He compared it to driving a car. You're driving a car down the road, your brain is constantly making corrections. You drift to the left, you steer back towards the middle. So he said he wants Bodie's bow to move quickly. So his sight picture, that pin is not sitting still, it's moving fast. And as long as he can keep his release hand moving, his brain is able to bring that bow back to the middle every time. And he said Bodie's can break a shot with his pin in the 9, and because it's moving fast, he gets it back to the middle by the time the arrow leaves. He says if the bow is heavy and is moving slowly, then if it breaks in the 9, it's staying in the 9. So just some info there from Joel Turner. You can see Bodie's got the shirt on that says Shot IQ. That's Joel. He is a coach. He's actually going to be doing some seminars Monday at Lancaster Archery. I'm sure that's going to be packed, especially if we see a 660.
So just stand down for a moment. That's going to be on the judges' time. The clock will not go, but please stand down for a moment. Thank you.
Got a clock issue here. Hopefully fix that. One of the things these archers like is rhythm. So now, unfortunately, with this clock issue, we just broke the rhythm with 2 ends to go. 60 arrows. Third arrow. Got one end to go. Talk to Dad. Now that that end's over, Joel, I've been telling the folks that you're a little bit nervous. Tell us how you're feeling. One end to go, 3 arrows.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but he's doing really good. So he's in his groove. You can totally tell by his follow through on what's happening. Like the first few ends, you'll see it's a little bit jerky. Now he's got that kind of lazy deal that comes.
And that's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's how we know he's kind of in his groove. So it's as long as he keeps that release moving, we'll be good. We'll be good for sure.
So at an event like this, does he want you to talk to him? Do you stay back? How does it work between the two of you?
Yeah, I know what he needs. Like if he is like having to let down a bunch, that means that his mind is not in his release movement. So all I have to tell him is keep it moving. That just means everything, right? As long as he keeps his release moving, his mind is in the release movement and not in the aim. So, but he doesn't need that hardly ever, right? I don't coach Bodie. He's got what it takes. So,
Vegas, once or twice?
Once for him.
Yeah.
He's won it. Well, he won it in young adult. Then he won championship young adult, I think, and then adult pro last year. So, yeah. So he's shot Vegas, I think, 3 times. Yeah.
I know he made the shoot-off last year, but I forget who even won.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who won?
Maybe him. Yeah,
was it Nick Cappers? No, Nick came in second. I can't remember.
Yeah.
All right, so, well, Joel, 1 end to go.
Yeah.
What's your thought right now?
My hands are sweating. That's my thought right now. I'm more worried about me than him, I guess. So he'll do good. Now, he'll probably have more pin movement on these last 3 arrows, but he knows that to step away from that is the skill. Right? The aim is not the skill. Stepping away from it is the skill. So keeping that pin moving and then keeping the pin moving fast and then moving his release is the key. So we're going to see what happens here, but I'm pretty confident in it, so we'll see.
All right, Joel, we're going to be watching with you. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
All right, so there you have it. Joel Turner. Coach Joel Turner, shot IQ, but right now he's also dad. We got 1 end to go here. Walk down there, check out this target. Again, I don't know why, but my heart's beating fast. If I could explain that, I would. I'm not even shooting. I'm not doing anything. So the arrows Bodie's shooting is called a 27 diameter. And that's the largest diameter that we allow. Basically, with a 27 diameter, if you can get inside the 10 line, you will hit the 11 every time, no matter what. It's when you start cutting the 10 line that your arrows are now going to get outside of that X ring. And I'm looking at his target, and he barely has even any cuts to the 10 line. That's how much inside that line he is. I would say right now the shot he has in his top target from this end is probably the quote-unquote worst arrow he has, just because it's about half shaft 11. But make no mistake about it, it's an 11. That's all he's got to do. The way that this scoring works, if you're new to it, all you have to do is touch that line of the higher point value to get that point value. So You just got to touch it. And I mean, you can touch the very, judges come up and look at it. If there is no yellow between the arrow and the line, then that counts. That is, you earn that higher point value. So the whole arrow can be outside the line. As long as it's touching the outside of that line, it counts as that higher point value. All right, let's go back here and watch this. Bodie Turner's up first, 660 on the line. We are 3 arrows away. So, and I'll give you a little, you can see the scene there with the camera coming back. If you're wondering, is everybody staying back from Bodie? No. The answer is no. People are packed in around because everybody knows that he's about to shoot this. So everybody's coming out to see it. And, there's good and bad in that. Yeah, that increases the pressure. His dad has said he knows it. He feels it. But what are you going to do? You think people are going to not watch this? No, they're going to watch it. Just as we are. So we have the cameras. We're here. Everybody's here. So here we go. 3 arrows. His dad's got binoculars, so I'm counting on him to help me with the arrow calls. I can't quite see that far. If you're just joining us, Bodie Turner, age 15. He will be 16 next week. 3 arrows away from a perfect 660. Here we go. Again, my heart is pounding in my chest. He's a full draw, first arrow. That's X. Now, you're probably saying, at this point in the stage, does anybody miss? Unfortunately, I watched David Hauser shoot 19 perfect ends, and he missed. He shot a 10 on his last end to blow his chance at a 660 a couple years ago. So here's Boney, shot 2, X, inside out. This place is going to go nuts on this last one. He just nodded his head. I would say last year he seemed more nervous. This time he just seems like a machine. He is not, no hesitation, took a deep breath there. First ever back-to-back 660 on the line. I'll let you hear the crowd. There it is.
Yeah, buddy! Woo!
There you go. So how's that to start the tournament? How's that for your first line? Lancaster Archery Classic. There's a 660. The best anybody can do this afternoon or tomorrow is tie Bodie Turner. Now remember, this just gets him into eliminations. This doesn't mean he won the tournament. He still has to go through the eliminations. And last year when he did that, he actually lost some points in eliminations. He still made it to the finals, but he was not the number 1 seed. So that can still happen. Here we go. Congrats all around. We're going to talk to him here. Let's talk to the man. Hey, Congratulations. How's that feel?
It was good. It was definitely tougher than last year was.
You said it was tougher.
Yeah.
I was just telling people I thought you looked more comfortable this year than you did at the end last year.
I'm shaking more than I was last year.
Walk me through the last 3 arrows.
We're tough. I mean, I was aiming all over. I was in the red a lot.
In the red.
Oh, yeah. And just kept it rolling. They went in the middle.
And your dad, we talked to your dad about it, so it's just you just want to keep that release moving.
That's all I can do. I can't aim any better right now.
That's awesome. Hey, congrats, man. So, you probably know it already, but first person to do it twice, first person to do it back to back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congrats, man. Walk down and check out Bodie's target when he goes to pull his arrows. There's going to be a pile of people down here to get his picture. He's going to bring his bow with him. 660. 4th time ever at the Lancaster Archery Classic. Getting hugs all around. I want to see that scorecard too. It's pretty cool. Got some announcements.
For your arrows. Pull your arrows. Pull your target faces. Do all the math and dot all the I's on your scorecards. Make sure everything's complete. Come up as an entire group. Underneath this mezzanine, there are 4 locations for scorecards. Come up as an entire group with your scorecards, your tablets, and all of the people in your scoring group. All right? Congratulations. Let's go get them.
All right, let's go down range. Make sure Bodie doesn't pull his arrows. We'll get lots of pictures. All right, take a look at that target. Hold on, we'll get it here. That is what a 660 looks like. .660, so he's been shooting for 3.5 hours. That's how long a round typically takes here. And his shooting buddy, Christian Clark, the bale above, he's got a pretty darn nice target too. Back-to-back 660s for Bodie Turner, 2 years in a row. He's 15 now, turns 16 in a week, heading to the Vegas shoot, which he has won. We just found out from his dad. He's won it 3 times, once in the championship class, basically the pro class.
Also, archers, please keep your name tags. If you end up in eliminations, you will need your name tag.
So while we're watching him pull there, let's come back here and talk to his mom, Jean. Get some words from her. We want to see, we talked to Dad, we want to talk to Mom now. So you were here last year.
I was.
How, for you, was it more nerve-wracking, or how's this for you? You see him do this all the time.
Yeah, I would say this year for me was more nerve-wracking, I think. Yeah, although I'm glad Joel's here to take some of the pressure off of me, for sure.
So I thought he looked so comfortable on that last stand. I thought he's going to hit this no matter what. But he said no, and you felt more nervous too.
I did. Well, at least he didn't let down in the middle this time. Like last year, his last air, Mary let down, and so he didn't do that. So I was like, okay, that's a good sign. He's doing well.
Does it surprise you? I mean, he's a 15-year-old kid. We don't have people do this all the time. What's that like for you, being around a kid like that?
He's an amazing kid, for sure. I mean, he's always been around adults more, and I just feel like he's really just mature for his age. So I think that really helps. He's just mature.
Did he miss any animals this year when he was hunting?
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, we're excited. I'm excited. I didn't do anything, but I'm excited anyway. Just to see something like that is, congratulations. It's awesome to see.
Oh, thank you, PJ. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let's go down there because I know he's going to pose for a bunch of pictures at his target. Bodie Turner, 660. Here. Here we go. That's what we wanted to see. 660. Love it. Now, we have another 660 out there. We've got basically, Bodie is one of the only true top indoor pros on this line. So all the big names are yet to shoot this weekend. We got this afternoon, 3 lines tomorrow. Is there another 660 out there? I got to get my picture too. Stand in there. Got it? Well, yeah, let's get mom and dad in there for sure. Here we need. Joel's got to shoot in less than a half hour. There we go. Great picture there. Dean, do you need that? Go ahead. Right, there we go. And now Dad gets to go shoot. Perfect. Absolutely. Just told that Bodie Turner's grandmother bought him targets, or bought him markers so he could sign his targets. Yeah. 660, perfect, unbelievable. Look at those 2 targets. Unbelievable. All right. That is a great way to start the 2023 Lancaster Archery Classic. 660 right there, Bodie Turner. Hey, we're just getting started. 4 o'clock line is about to start. We will be back live for that. Don't go anywhere.